not move. Read it. There we go. Continue. We are finally going to advance the main storyline. So, ha! Oh, I did save. And I think Veilguard and Nev moved. Yep, they all went back to their spaces. Doesn't say anybody has anything to say to me. So we're not going to worry about it. Let's go progress the main storyline. Yeah, and then we'll do this. Should be fine. If we lose this, I'll restart the game. What's this one? Oh yeah, find demons. Hey! How's it going? What am I doing? Return to Docktown. Okay. Well, maybe I don't want to go through the crossroads. Let us go here. We got any quests? Nope. Ooh, who are we taking? We're gonna go talk to Morrigan. Let's take Liara. And since we're going to be... Just made a bedtime stack. Yeah, absolutely. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. And since we're going to be in Docktown, let's take Nev. Except you guys. You know what? Hopefully all we're going to do is talk to Morrigan. And maybe... Yeah, we're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Also, I would like to apologize to my friend who I'm supposed to text when I'm streaming. My phone isn't working. So they're not going to get a text. So when you see this later...
keep the blight from infecting their own. Has Algernon given them some sort of protection?
Good question. When you catch this later, and you know who you are, I apologize.
You good?
You guys have nothing good to say to me.
Rook.
Asher.
Rook.
Why did I save you over the crows? Why? Next playthrough. Next playthrough.
Right. Everything good? Same as always.
I so wish this was Veilguard. I really do.
You've done a lot for the city. Let's see if I can return the favor.
Do I have anything you want? Ooh, that apparently. Yep. Oh, I have more of them. Fizzing fragments. Okay. That's all that you predict. So some of this stuff is just junk. I'm just gonna save all of it though. For the end. And I can rank you up. Where are we now? We're gonna go progress the main storyline. I am in Docktown. Ooh. Now, do I have this? Am I using this? Because I don't know that this is equipped. Maybe it is. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna buy it. Is this one I have her in already? Detonations apply. Frozen. Oh, this is... Okay. This is armor, which I'm not. Epic. This is one I have been switching around. Let me grab that. And this is medium armor. Oh. Oh, this has got a bunch of momentum generation. That's tempting. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade it just to do it. All enemies within 10 meters are frozen. That's kind of nice. Am I ever going to use it? I don't know. Ring. Weapon damage. Armor and barrier damage. That's nice. Bleeding damage. Ooh, also nice. Increased healing. Critical ability. Are you using that? I don't know. Let's grab it. Dragon's Brace. Do I not have this? Apparently not. Gains rejuvenation on potion use. battle damage. Eh. Oh, want that. Give me that. Came here first. I don't want to spend all my money. And then these are all appearances that I don't... Ooh! That I don't want. Ooh, is this... No, this is not the bow that I liked. But it is a cool bow. I won't spend my resources.
Keep safe out there.
I'm gonna pretend she's Veilguard to make myself happy. Do you have stuff?
There's something on your mind.
It's just... Demeter's Crossing. I can't stop thinking about it. Those people. What if it happens again? What if it's happening all over right now and we just don't know about it?
Something happens somewhere remote. It could take a while for word to get out.
Nev?
What? If we pretend it's not possible, we might miss something.
I just want to help. But this... It's all so big.
You gotta help one thing at a time. One person at a time. Can't save everybody.
Piercing, slashing, stabbing, smashing, crushing. Whatever you need, I have the weapon.
These are one of the things where I'm like, is it worth buying it because it's a rare, valuable item, and then we resell it to a faction? But
Thank you for your interest.
I don't have enough money to do anything. Where am I going? I'm following the quest marker. Okay, we're gonna go. Morgan wanted to talk to us forever ago, so that's what we are slowly getting to. I also, after I turned the game off yesterday, changed out my armor to use a medium armor. So that's what I'm wearing right now.
Come to think of it.
I'm worried about the Archon.
Exactly. The Venatori are growing in power, and he says nothing. Risen Gods hasn't said anything about that either. Even after the dragon attack, not a word. Either he's dead, or he just doesn't care.
Or he never cared and he's dead. This is where we get attacked.
We're not alone.
I'm ready this time. Oh, I didn't mean
Oh,
that.
is it time again?
Hitting us from range.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Not worried about it. I meant to check. Do I synergize with anybody? I detonate overwhelmed. Okay, so I can do sundered with these people. Okay, that's cool.
We're getting good at this.
That's cool. All right, we're going this way. Something. Oh, there's a path. How do I get in there? This door doesn't open. There's a path the other way, though. The map is bothering me. There's probably a quest or something that grants me entrance, but then you never know. If it's a secret you're supposed to figure out for yourself, or if it's locked. Can I get up here? No, not that way. How do I get up there? I just went around in a big circle. I was up there at one point. I think. Hit the barrels I want you to hit. Okay. Somehow.
This is exciting, isn't it? I'm excited.
You're going to have to catch me up here.
Oh, just everything. What we're doing, everything we're learning, the lighthouse.
Considering where that's led us, I'd take Lessable 3.
There's a cat floating in the air. How do I get over there? Alright. I'm just gonna keep going then.
Did you see what Can't be the full story. No, but it's all we're gonna get. I heard there was a letter. It didn't make the story. I heard the letter was burned. This isn't a serial.
Is that how we get up there? Where's the... It says there's a ladder. Where? 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 It's too far away. Maybe it's not. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't think I go through the wall. There we go. I didn't even check the map to see how far away she was. That might help. Okay, she's close now. There's a chest I haven't gotten. Hello. Okay, well, that looks like I haven't gotten that one either.
Trial by dragon. Victory shows city strength.
Oh, this was... Oh! Can I do this? Yeah! How... What? How does that help? Does that help? Oh, Nev can do it.
Got it.
What did that do, though? It's a rune now. What does that do for me? Do I shoot it? What do I do with it? I don't think that helps. Let's find out. Yeah, my problem was with the gates. I thought that was gonna help my gate issue. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. There's another rune here, though. What do you want me to do, game? Can't even tell what that is. Doesn't look like I'm supposed to shoot it. How is this supposed to help me? I don't know what you want from me. What's going on? Alright, I have no friggin' clue. Well, let's go talk to Morrigan. Let's go talk to Morrigan. Give me... Nope. Can I have these? There we go. I got 3 money. I got 3 money for my time. Eh.
Hey, Brooke.
Oh, hey.
What's happening to this city?
Uh,
wish there was
oh,
something I could
Guardian's
do.
here. Okay.
What could you do anyway?
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Hmm?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and
Ooh.
she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Cameo? Cameo?
Well,
Cameo?
look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Oh, shit.
Look, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition?
Wow.
Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Wow. Okay. I was expecting the Inquisitor to show up later in the story. I spent all this time not saying hello. Ooh.
Andaran Atashan.
Oh my god.
Anathara.
Pronunciations.
I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
This is on you? Do we? I don't want to panic, but I do feel like this is a valid question.
We've been doing what we can, but I'll be honest. Right now, it feels like we're in over our heads.
You've already faced setbacks. You'll face more. Your actions will have consequences.
Have you seen the blight all over Treviso? We know all about consequences.
Such thinking is a trap you can ill afford. Treviso was blighted because of Elganon and Gillenane, but Minrathous was saved because of you.
I wasn't ready to become the Inquisitor. I wasn't ready to have to choose between helping Templars or mages, or decide the fate of every Grey Warden in Southern Thedas. Eventually, when the choices I made caught up with me, I disbanded the Inquisition rather than let it turn into another problem. Maybe someday you'll face the same situation. But I'm asking you not to worry about that future until we have one. Right now, we need you to stop the gods.
All right. I'll do my best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
What? If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
Holy crap. We got the free space on the cameo bingo, which is the Inquisitor space. Aha! And I would be more excited about this, except that she just doesn't look like my Inquisitor, and I don't know how to fix that. How? Here, tell me more about the South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out.
Oof.
Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe.
What?
The Free Marchers have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall.
Yes.
She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
No.
Maker, we didn't know. My mom.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
That makes sense, because the South was the Inquisitor's domain, essentially. Okay.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Fair.
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
I need an army, I need your connections, I need your spies. How about all the above? I feel like connections.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
Oh, hello.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solas's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade.
Oh!
We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solas is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I should have done this hours ago. So many hours ago. Oh my goodness. Ugh. He's kind of helping?
Solas is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solas is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elgin or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
Solas was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
She's so tired.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Once I get her face right, that scene is gonna hit so much harder. I should have done this.
We
like
should take a break. Back to the lighthouse for a
10
bit.
hours ago. A change on the wind. So many hours to go. Okay, let's go to the lighthouse. Go back. Ugh. How do I get there? Right here, right in front of your face. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Did you eat all your food like a good boy? Yeah?
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt.
No.
Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an Archdemon with them.
He's not gonna listen to us. He probably knows already.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an Archdemon, Warden lore says Archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solas, see if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
Can I look around first? Okay, cool. Yeah, can I not do that right now? Message from the front. Fight for the South. Brooke, though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I'd heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. She always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. The echoes of Solas ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south. The smell of war is heavy in the air. In Orlais, a splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. Ontom Corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north. I'll make sure the south handles itself. And when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me. Inquisitor. Okay. I want to do the statue thingy. Then we can go talk to Solas. Can I do the statue thingy first? Wait. Okay. Come here. No? Find a way to use the statuette. Okay, so I just need to wander around. I assume because I saw things. It was on one of these pedestals? Yes? You regret.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
Ooh.
Yay! That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right, what else can we take from this memory?
Elgernon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solas, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solas were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgernon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solas was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgernon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgernon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgernon did. Solas did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solas would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solas wishes to forget.
His regret. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solas? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solas would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
I like Davrin's insight. Seems perceptive. That's some other comment, and I don't know what it was anymore. Nope, it's gone. Don't I know what it was? What am I doing? I have more memories, I'm sure. I don't know how many of these I've picked up. And there's more things, isn't there? No? No. What do you want me to do? Down here? Ah, okay. Here? Oh no. I didn't like the look of that one.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurists seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurists and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Did Mythal call Solas love?
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
I don't think so, Ick. Maybe, moving on. I don't... There's a banter in Inquisition where Blackwall asks about, in putting it in less words, sexual relationships between spirits, and Solas says it's not that simple and way more complicated and can't explain it, and I'm thinking maybe this is where they're getting at. But I don't have a dialogue option to express that things are complicated. Let's see what this is.
As someone who has Solas talking in my dreams, I'm with Liara. I just can't see Solas carrying on a secret affair with Mythal.
Can't because you don't think he would, or can't because you don't want to think about it while he's in your head?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Right, because she... Yeah. Andrul. I know that story.
I've heard that story too. The armor of the void, right?
Yes, Andrul, the goddess of the hunt, put on armor made of something called the void, and it drove her mad.
And the other gods were worried because she was doing horrible things.
Sounds like an elven god twisted by the corruption of the Blight.
Maybe.
Right. And then Mythal turned into a dragon and fought Andrul in a huge battle.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away, then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
I always assumed the void and the blight were two different things. But maybe I'm wrong. No, Solas felt guilty. Yeah, did you see that mural?
Okay, Solas warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake?
Oh.
Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solas says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solas wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
Solas tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. But he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Pull around, talk about stuff in Solas's house about his paintings on the wall. I want to look at. Yeah, this does not. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How many of these did I get? Ooh.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power?
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
No.
What do you think, Rook?
It sounded like... I'm angry at everyone? What? I'm angry at everyone? What kind of response is that? I want to click it just because I don't understand.
I think this memory is one we understand, at least. What he did makes sense. Him regretting it also makes sense.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solas trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong?
City was already black.
It's
before.
just... The Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker. but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
Do you want me to answer that in a single dialogue prompt? I don't know. Do not give a personal view. Earharding's belief and anxiety. Speak as someone who doesn't believe in the Maker. I mean, yeah. So there's theories that I guess Andraste was getting visions of what happened to the elves. Maybe the Evanuris were giving her visions? I don't know. And none of this. Speak as someone who doesn't believe. These are both speak as someone who doesn't believe. Put aside questions of the Maker. Don't give a view regarding personal beliefs. I don't know what matters right now.
Lise, I don't think you'll ever fully know whether the Chant of Light is literally true or not. What matters is that in its better moments, the Chantry encourages people to be kind and help each other.
There we go.
What do we tell the Chantry about this?
Don't.
Do we tell them about this?
No.
People are already questioning because of Elgernon and Gillenane. It hasn't stopped them believing.
I guess people need that comfort. Even if some parts of it aren't totally true.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The Elven Gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
No.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
There we go.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories.
3.
Wonder what else he's hiding.
I don't know how many I have. I think I have 4? Maybe? Yeah, this doesn't show a city. And he said their lives would power the Veil, which explains some things. Which one did we unlock first? The one we unlocked first was that one. Which was presumably the one that the Inquisitor found. That's interesting. It says I can do another one. Ooh.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, there's talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solas. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elgernon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
He was a spirit of wisdom.
No.
Sorry, but... What?
It was not... Solas as a spirit of wisdom was not on my bingo. Because I knew of that theory, but was not one that I was personally following. What? Now that makes me wonder what Mythal was a spirit of. Oh, I have so many questions. And they were apparently close before that, before she had a body. I have so many questions. I'm a spirit? I guess our secret's out? I love that. This is actually great. Too many questions.
We hid the truth for as long as we could,
Huh?
but yes, Valara, Davrin, and I have secretly been spirits this whole time.
Not funny. I don't know. Sounds like something a rage demon would say.
You're going to confuse Tosh.
What? I wasn't listening. There weren't any dragons in this one.
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You three are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
Soul said the first of my people, and then he said something about taking the stone. When you took the stone from the earth, did it not shake or something like that? So there were 9. The first of the people, the reason that they're so strong are because those are the spirits. Basically, the Evanuris were the spirits that took on bodies. And then all the other elves were just children of them? Question mark? What am I answering to? I'm thinking too much about lore and I don't know where I am. Davrin's got a point. No one would. I don't know what I'm responding to. I don't know what I'm responding to. Let's just go sarcasm.
The entire idea is preposterous. Who would even believe us?
It does seem outlandish when taken out of context, I admit.
People born
We
from
have to
spirits.
tell someone, though. Strife and Ireland, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
Okay.
Morgan
we
would.
Keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know.
No
shouting
it.
it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
Of wisdom.
What kind do you think he was?
Of
Well,
wisdom.
his name is Elvin for pride.
Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
She said, I need your
There's
wisdom.
something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solas didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solas was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
Yeah, that's those idiots. Ugh.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw, with Elgarnon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
Oh.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Oh.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solas regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
And he's got a war
No,
on
I
his
disagree.
conscience. Plus whatever we find next.
I disagree. They would have done whatever the hell they wanted, whether he joined them or not. Also, I don't think they knew what they were doing. War between the elves and the Titans was not on my lore bingo either. I have what are the Titans, which technically no, we haven't exactly answered that. Okay, moving on. We'll worry about the lore bingo later. Do I have another one? Oh my god, I have so many. How many do I have left to get? Wait, which one did I just do? This one. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they fully knew what they were doing. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Origin of this thing. Tell me what it is.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
Okay.
And the only way to end this war.
Is that how you got... Is that the blight? Oh my god. Okay, now they know what they're doing.
Made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew.
Oh, Harding.
He knew what he did.
Harding. Harding.
I don't even know what to say, Lace. I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry.
I served in the Inquisition. I know terrible things happen in war. But to do something like this...
The Titans were the size of mountains. I doubt the elves were winning their fight. He considered this the cost of saving his people.
Fear and guilt make people do stupid things.
To do such a thing. No wonder regret eats away at Solas.
And like, he
No,
knew
it's
it
worse
before he
than
did it.
That isn't what Solas regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad.
Yeah.
A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Yeah.
Mierda.
You can't.
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Yeah.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion, evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal, mistreated and imprisoned for centuries, until all it knows is fear.
Well, I know the origin of the blight now. That can go on the lore bingo. That is like the hard part with this one is he did know what he was doing. And did it anyway. That's the hard part about this one. Like the other ones, I can get into not realizing the full force of his actions. This one is, oh no, I know what we're doing. This is what we're... Yeah, can we fix it? What? Yes. Also, what about Darkspawn? How does that work? I have multiple questions.
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we be trying to help them?
No idea.
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
That's not true.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Gillanane to deal with now.
And then I want Solas to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
Do I have it? I don't know how many I've collected. No, I don't have the last one. Good. Alright. No, wait, I do. Oh shit, I do. Alright, hold on. No. Before I reveal that, I don't know if... Oh man, I'm wondering if I'm like missing the opportunity to go... Let me go talk to people. Let me go talk to people before I do the last one. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting to speedrun this. Okay, save the last one. Save the last one. Oh my god. No, maybe it was fine I waited till the last minute to do this. Oh, you guys are supposed to be in there for me to talk to. But you're not here because I was... I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Okay. Oh, are you upset? I don't. Let me go talk to Lise. Except she's in this one. I wonder if this is the 10-hour mark. You think so? Nothing's upset me yet, but I still got the last one to do.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaper didn't like me asking about Shaper Volta.
Mm-hmm.
Or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
Talk?
Wish we had time to head down there and show them what you can do.
I don't think that would have helped.
But think how satisfying it would be.
Yeah. What's satisfying about being thrown in a Deep Roads prison? Orzammar takes its heritage very seriously.
So what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Huh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kal Shirak.
Shirak?
It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
Yes. And you think they're closer to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
Kal Shirak.
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kal Shirak doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
I'm curious about Kal Shirak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the Deep Roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kal Shirak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
There must have been another way. What they did was monstrous.
Can you imagine being trapped, knowing death was coming?
But they didn't die. The rumors.
That the dwarves of Kal Shirak had to change to survive?
Let's go.
No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask.
I have an idea.
How do we get in touch with these Kal Shirak dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Yes! 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 I'm so excited. Yes! Oh, I need to do that. I've been doing all the side questing. Shame on me. Is this where I'm going? Okay, yes, this looks right. Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
Manfred eats? I do.
Me. I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
Why'd you get my hopes up?
Aww.
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Yeah, Davrin, where's my treat?
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
I'm sure a big, strapping warden like you can handle a cat and a misfit skeleton.
What if Manfred bites?
Oh, probably just baby molars. This all sounds like too much fun for me.
Peace.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Oh, God. What? Oh. Oh, man. Can I go back in? Everybody good now? He's just looking at me like, oh, I am so mad at you. You left me with these two. How dare you? These two look like they're having a conversation.
I wish I could breathe fire. I don't know, it just feels like the kind of thing that could be useful, you know?
Sometimes it helps to burn through stuff.
I wonder if we can make it go further or hotter. How long can you hold your breath?
Not long. Healers say it's because breathing fire hurts my lungs.
Oh, never mind then.
Lucanus doesn't want to talk to me. We went in and out of a cutscene, so I'm hoping that maybe... Where are you two? Where are you two? Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do that yet. I'm holding off. What's this? Oh, go talk to Solas. I do want to talk to Solas. I'd like to talk to him before I unlock the last memory to see if there's any comments on memories that I've maybe just breezed past. Hey, Varric.
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck in here.
I know. They didn't add the Inquisitor to the mirror, did they? I'm gonna check. We're on patch 2. No. Nope, just Rook. Exit without saving. Yes. Let's talk to Solas first. If I can remember which room is mine. Where the heck? I don't understand. Where's Nev? Where's this? Where are you guys? Where? Wait, what's that? Where's that? Oh, you're upstairs. Okay. All right, hold on. I don't want to talk to Solas and then have people move and then I miss conversations. Don't want that. Hi.
You call Manfred Fred?
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you.
Aww.
Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
Oh. He's so concerned about whether people are okay with his line of work. Okay, now we will go talk to Solas, and then I will do that one. I realized I had them all. Felt like I collected a ton of them, but still. I so to ask you. And I don't even know if I can ask.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the Blighted Dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
Okay.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
What if I answer with a lie? Proved myself already? What? What? What?
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
What if I answer with a lie?
You know I could just lie to you, right?
Indeed. But the truth is merely recalled, while a lie must be constructed. Knowing you would expend the effort to construct that lie rather than answer truthfully would tell me a great deal.
The First Warden refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy. I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said that nobody else was doing it. That sufficed for me, but you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganon and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
Keep trying.
All I can really do is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and felt the streets go from paved to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganon destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being. There were spirits of that feeling, just as there are spirits of joy, or fear, or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They waited too long. Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded until nothing remained. When you grow quiet, it is a part of your soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
I understand. I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now.
Sound
You have
familiar?
answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanuris.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanuris as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
So they're tools. So there's no... okay. Okay. So the archdemons aren't the Evanuris. The tools of the Evanuris and the old gods are the archdemons? Is that where this is going? Am I understanding this correctly? Explain more, please.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mythal not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Oh, you don't like him.
Damn. Tell me what you really think of the guy.
He is cruelty and arrogance personified. All of the Evanuris were flawed, but he made all of them worse. By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
Yeah, but how are the archdemons a thing? What are they, exactly? Someone explain exactly what they are.
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that, if they were just tools of the elven gods?
Yes, explain.
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
There we go. There we go. There we go. that I had at least partially correct. I just missed the archdemon connection. Oh, was that all? What else is there?
It says a lot about these talks that kill an archdemon is the easy part.
It will not be easy. But you are this world's only hope.
Thanks.
I would not suggest this path if I did not believe you could succeed.
Oh, the God of Lies believes in me.
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
I am kicking my legs like a girl on a swing. I am happy. It's like sarcastic rook is amazing. I don't know how I would play this not being a sarcastic rook. It's so good. I'm like, I need to play this as a self-insert so that I can romance Emmerich. But I can't do that going sarcastic. Oh my gosh. That was fun. I enjoyed it. The God of Lies believes in me. Tell me how you really feel about Algernon. Oh.
Harding's
Oh,
been showing
man.
me some of her powers. She's come so far in such a short while.
Where do you sleep? The internet wants to know, Emery. There is a whole discussion on Tumblr about where you sleep. And the answers so far are either here, which I refuse, on top of a bookshelf like a cat, which I don't see any pillows, but I'm still willing to believe. Or you sleep in Rook's room. Hold on, now I need to check. Wait. I mean, that almost looks like a cat tree right there. What is that for? What's this for? Where do you sleep? Where do you sleep? Yeah, I need to do the last memory. I'm waiting. Nobody has anything to say to me? Okay, let me check on Varric one more time. Why can't I talk to Solas about these memories I've uncovered? Because I'd really like to talk to Solas about these memories I've
wish I
uncovered.
could get moving.
I know.
I hate being stuck in here.
I think I've finally hit, like, all of his dialogue options. Alright. What we got? Oh, they're gonna explain this one?
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the Elven people? They deserve it.
The Elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solas killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition.
Yep.
We knew Solas woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder.
Nev!
Same as always.
Nev! So, what does that do to Flemeth? What does that do to Flemeth? Yeah. Yeah. This one.
Every big mistake Solas made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault. And hers, too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solas thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
Oh no.
Solas has caused a lot of damage. But he's not like Elgernon, trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused. And he knows he's made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
No, he's totally going to turn on us. I mean, after that.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to its end.
Almost?
Almost. How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Did the Inquisitor come back? Morgan come back? People are liking some of my responses. All this lore we got that was not on my bingo card. Still am not convinced Flemeth is dead. I don't know how she wouldn't be dead, but I'm still not convinced. Because she wanted... All had a goal. And she put something through that Illuvian, so there's no way. There's no way. Where am I going? She did something. I need to go... Okay, Manfred, Emmerich. Manfred and Emmerich? Where am I going? That's Varric. Oh, you're upstairs. You're upstairs. You're upstairs. Sorry.
The view of the Fade here is marvelous. I can't believe this room wasn't taken.
The view? I mean, it is a good view. That building just floats by all the time. Wee. you have a marker on you. Like, I could talk to you. I'm gonna check Barrett one more time, see if I'm gonna get the same dialogue for him over and over again.
Our enemies are gods,
No.
Rook. Nobody fights those alone.
Mm.
That's why Solas lost and why you'll win.
That is...
He always thought his attachments were a tragic flaw
Yeah.
he had to overcome. But they're a strength.
Yeah. That's 90% of Solas's issues, is trying to solve all of the problems alone. Like, if you just, you know, ran the plan by somebody else for 5 seconds? Had another pair of eyes, look at it? Man, Fred, I mean, do you have anything other than playing rock, paper, scissors with you? I think we're just playing rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. Fine, I'll do another one. 2 out of 3. Oh, I think we tied. And we tied again. Alright, clearly we suck at this game, Manfred, so I'm gonna go. Journal. The waiting stone. I wanna go to that. Should I do this? No, this is Act... Do I need to have this stuff done? Because this is the end of Act 1, isn't it? No, I want to make sure I do my companion quest before that happens. Wait, he told me to go talk to somebody. Meet Morgan. Let's go talk to Morgan. Let's go talk to Morgan. Ooh. Oh, what Suddenly I have arrows on everybody. What the what? What? What do the arrows mean? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Who are we taking with us? We should take Veilguard. Who else wants to talk to Morgan? Nev. Hey, the party I got. Let's go. Still haven't opened that one? Thing is... Do you have stuff to say? No? What made noise? Oh, that lit up. You're just standing here. You're just waiting for me. I didn't have to go anywhere.
Met, Rook.
Hi. What's up?
How did you get here? I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes. But not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solas and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solas spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solas's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
How should I freaking know elven magic? This one. Something about spirits. I think is more accurate. Also this one. I'm gonna pick this one.
The elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine.
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were.
Mm-hmm.
You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not? Mythal was a spirit turned elven. and when her body was struck down, to spirit she returned, her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again she was struck down, on this occasion by Solas. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
How? How? I should greet you in Elven. How did you get her memories? I mean, she's not Mythal. Right? She just has her memories. That doesn't make her Mythal. How complicated will this get? How complicated will this get?
Assuming you are who you say you are, how much is a fourth elven god going to complicate things?
Only as much as you may allow.
She doesn't have her power.
What? That was like how Elgernon and Gillinan can talk in your head. But...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
Exactly.
What are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
So it doesn't matter who drank from the well because Solas has Mythal's power and Morrigan has her memories? But I'm still confused. No, that should still matter, shouldn't it? I don't know. Because who the hell knows how the well works? Why aren't you Elven? I'm still confused. I don't understand.
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
Yeah, that one always made sense. Why didn't she help the elves? If she had other things in mind.
The fall of our civilization, the wars, everything elves went through. Where was Mythal for us then?
After the gods' betrayal, she was a shadow of her former self, bereft of her power, slowly regaining her strength over the centuries. So she aided the elves as she could, speaking in dreams and offering counsel that ended blights and prevented wars.
At least now we know.
Well, there's something. What? Oh, I'd like to move on. No, I have questions. Can you explain more things?
So there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh, does that have to do with the Luvian? Does she store her?
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
That was the bit that she put into the Luvian at the end of Inquisition. That's how they split. So that's okay. Okay, now I got this. I got this. This makes sense. Sounds irreparably weird. Sounds terrifying. Sounds extremely weird. Yeah.
This isn't the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me. But I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host?
Again?
What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
I'm excited. Can you help?
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elgernon? Or Solas?
The last time Mythal faced Elgernon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solas?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
And that's why she's
All
been
right.
helping the Dalish. Like her mom did. She's the new Esha Bellinar. Hey!
You would have met Solas in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solas a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Morgan!
You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes.
Okay.
The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solas?
So Mythal's powers are split then. Because Mythal split them in half and gave what she wanted Morrigan to have to Morrigan, and then what she wanted Solas to have. Because she did let him have it, and did intend to let him have it. As long as Morrigan got what she wanted Morrigan to have. Which is the part that is weird to me. But Flemeth has never made sense. Mythal has never made sense. Which does make... Because in my playthrough, I made Morrigan drink from the well. So I don't even know if it would matter. If the Inquisitor had drank from the well, which it doesn't matter. Veilguard doesn't ask that. But I'm wondering if with Mythal's power being split, if it would matter anyway. If either of them could actually puppet anybody. That's interesting, though.
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solas better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way, but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solas and Mythal? I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
That's fair.
Solas talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solas your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solas was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Well, that's not terrifying at all.
You have been thrust into the lives of gods. Fate will have its way, whether or without our permission.
Even more comforting, Morrigan.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger.
Wait!
The dagger you now carry. Solas recovered from Elgernon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths.
What?
This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads.
Repeat those words.
I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Rewind that explanation, please. What? A fragment? Wait, I'm confused. This was a fragment? I'm confused. Explain.
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken.
Oh, Morrigan.
The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
That makes so much sense, actually. And Flemeth talks about breaking herself into fragments in Dragon Age 2. Okay, so how many pieces of Mythal exist in the world? Some guides mark what happened after this influences the ending. Okay, I'll save after this. So, I did catch people talking about spoilery stuff about the Solas Mythal Lavellan triangle, because which to me wasn't that much of a spoiler because that's always been a theory. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll figure out what that means when we get there. No one mentioned Morrigan being in there somewhere. Because she kind of crosses into that triangle a little bit now. And it's weird. Okay. That actually explains the Dirthaman and Falondin weirdness a lot. Survive the encounter. She's not friendly. She's not friendly sounds like should be the sarcastic version.
All of that sounded great until survive the encounter.
You know Solas and have seen Elganon and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
Well,
if she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Ghilanane, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
Suggestions?
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery.
Respect.
She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
Okay. So don't pity her and don't flatter.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solas is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
I see. Yeah, no, I can understand that.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanuris, and then by Solas, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
That's...
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope. From a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Oh. That was a lot. Alright, you said I need to save. I will name it something. That's not what I clicked. That's not what I meant. I overwrite you. Yes. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna call this. This is gonna be the Morrigan save. There we go. R2. There you go. Who do I, actually, you guys are my best. No, yes, no. Because you both heal, but I can only combo. I can combo that. That's fine. That should work. I don't know if I like Mythal or if I don't like Mythal, to be perfectly honest. I only want happiness for Inky. Yeah, that's all I want. Baby girl deserves to be happy. I want Solas to be happy too, honestly.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
I ain't going to bed. It ain't happening. I need to finish this.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
What's the... there must... I'm now wondering, like, what's behind the other doors? If we found all of Solas' memories and there's still more champions and more gates. Oh. A stone nearby bears the gouges of titanic claws. A message has been carved shakily into the ground with a broken tooth. They accused me of treachery against Ben-Hurel and cast me down from the heights. I protested my innocence then. I protest it now, crawling with my limbs shattered, but there's no one to hear, so I offer myself up for the execution that once most pleased the gods. May the name of Nawel be cleansed in flame. Okay. They accused me of treachery against Ben-Hurel. Alright. I don't know what's up with that. Don't know what's up with that. A letter to Dorian? Sparkler! Varric wrote this. Thanks for the book recommendations. The library and the Viscount's Keep could use a little more class. Kirkwall's been calmer since I got back from my trip to see old friends in Orlais. The end of the Inquisition flooded the free marches with able-bodied ex-soldiers looking for work in warm weather. Suddenly, I have more hands than I have shit to fix or things to fight. It's a good problem to have. Of course, a third of them still secretly work for Charter, but I'll put up with it. Some of the spies are better craftsmen than the craftsmen. Liliana always did have an eye for talent. Give May my love, would you? It'll be a while before I can make a trip to Minrathos again. She's the only family I've got left that I'm still speaking to. Oh. Was Varric related to May's husband? I will check that later. Oh, Gillenon's reply. Always respected your intellect and your investigations into magic's boundaries. You err in assuming I seek a title. Like you, I'm not among the firstborn. Okay. The Eva nurse will grant me magic I could never obtain. New forms, new matrices of blood already swim in my dreams. This is not for Endrul. Endrul petitioned on my behalf. She supports me always in everything. You say to craft creatures to protect our people. I've already given them my Hala. I made them when I was younger, untraveled, naive. I did not know then what flesh could do when compelled. Tell our people to treasure those animals. I could not make them now. The bottom of the letter is a stamp of a stylized stylhead. I still think they were really good friends. In some fashion, even if this game does not delve into that, I still hold my case. Nev's case notes. Lessican and Razikale. Old Gods of Night and Mystery, doesn't that sound like something I'd get mixed up in? Makes my skin crawl. Old gods are tied up in our worst sins. Or we're always right and wonderful, if you ask the Venatori. Stories say they could whisper into people's minds from their underground prison. Is it just bad dreams, or Razikale leading you down twisted halls? Or maybe Lessican, wicked child. Better stuff sun seeds into your pillow, half price on the narrow road. Sun to scare the dragon of night. But Elgernon's the elven god of the sun. Asshole gets the whole damn day. Look at superstitions. Doubt a pack of posies saves us, but might spark a thought. Or distract the wisps until there's better leads. Someone needs to explain what those wisps are in her office. Forbidden books. Been asked to weigh in again on texts being considered for our list of tomes and scrolls forbidden. I didn't think it was that time of year already. Let us see what lies on the list. The Setting of the Light by Lumiere Bartlett. 1 page reportedly discovered. Goodness knows how many artists have rediscovered lost pages of Bartlett's play. Still, if it has any connection with The Last King, best we move carefully. The Last King? I'll recommend we lock away the page until we can determine its prominence. The Magic of Crimson Serpents, Anonymous. A poisonously simple guide to blood magic. To Venture's favorite forbidden practice. Poor Nev, what she must combat weekly. Let the book remain open to senior watchers, but only for purposes of teaching detection and defense against blood magic. Stuff? Starts with Ness, but then it looks like it's blocked out. Inscribed on stone tablets. I've omitted the full title, of course. I'd give much to track down the malign spirit whispering these dictations. This would be the 5th copy we found. Banned lest it spread, and I'm afraid we must consider whether destroying the tablets might lure out their true author. Randy Dowager, collected book review. Now this is ridiculous. The Morn Watch works with the dead. We have no business forbidding the harmless vices of the living. I question whoever brought it up for consideration in the first place. There's stuff in here I haven't read. There we go. I found it. Nope. Come back. Right there. How strange to wake up and realize I've no lessons to plan. My last batch of pupils were well set, or so I pray, when classes ended. Edwina and Lormier sent letters. How flattering to be remembered by one's former students. Ensconced in the lighthouse, I can't help but think of the first question so many of them ask. If it's true that for every person who dies, a spirit must enter the mortal world and return, it often surprises them to learn this idea is purely Navaran. Summoning a benign spirit to answer this question is one of my favorite practical demonstrations, and such a treat for the novices. The line of inquiry students swiftly learn is impossible. The majority of spirits have difficulty grasping the very concept of quantities, let alone numbers. No one, mortal or otherwise, appears to know how to tally both the people in the world and spirits in the Fade, yet I cannot dismiss the idea that there might be some unknowable exchange of Fade-born spirit and human soul. This folklore is entwined with the very founding of Navarra. And if I've learned anything here, it is that the Fade is stranger than even we of the Necropolis have imagined. Wonder if that could have, if that idea that you exchange one for the other has some connection with spirits taking bodies. Well, because of how elves became a thing. That's a thought. That's a thought that needs to percolate and come back around when I've had a moment. Where am I going? That's right, I'm doing this. Happy wife is happy life.
Mythal herself. There's so much we could learn if... Do you think she might talk to us instead of attacking?
Oh no, Valara.
Guess we'll find out.
I don't know.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never again expected to see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am?
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evenuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
Okay. She's bitter, and I feel like this would upset her, but I don't like the, oh, let's be cold and bitter back. Even though that might be the correct answer. I'll reload if this doesn't work.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solas's memories. His regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Solas is helping me.
Solas is using you. Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solas turned against me after all we had been to one another?
How do I answer that? Doesn't like pity. I feel like that's the... I don't know how to answer this.
Solas made his choice. You made yours. It might have been cleaner for you to move on from him completely, instead of keeping your feelings for him.
Just like that? Do you feel so little that you could follow such a path with someone you had known for centuries?
You asked me what you should have done, not what I would have done.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the Blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solas defeated them.
And?
And the Blight only happened because of what you did. You need to fix your mistake.
My mistake? I saved lives and ended a war, you petulant child. Your words are weak. Prove your worth or
Nope, I
die.
pissed her off. Can I don't know if I can. I pissed her off.
Everyone get ready.
Wow. She's enormous.
Mathal's retribution. I'm gonna try to talk to her. I don't know if I need to. Is this before I pissed her off or after? Yeah, I don't like this version of Mathal. Okay. Nope, you're gonna make me fight her, aren't you? Can I still get the good ending if I fight her? Nope, it's gonna make me fight her. Okay. Let me reload this one then.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
I'm trying to look up if I can fight her or not.
It has to be her.
Mythal herself. There's so much we could learn if...
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never again expected to see...
I came here to ask for your help.
Alright, well, I got this one.
Solas is... Solas made his choice.
Alright, we want to stop the Blight.
If I don't stop...
And?
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solas, even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
That's fair.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home, because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
You can't want Elgernon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet they were better than the others who threatened your ancestors. Monsters like the Titans, or selfish fools like Anaris. Set the Blight aside, and tell me why I should help you topple your own gods.
I'm worried that they wronged you is kind of like pitying. I'm worried that each one of these options is going to piss her off. Yeah, she doesn't care about the Blight. Obviously, they wronged her.
We don't need gods of any kind protecting us.
Is that so?
No.
You are a petulant child
No.
who complains that your room does not have enough pretty toys. You've no idea how many monsters lurk outside the walls of the house your parents created to keep you safe. Your words are weak. Prove your worth or die.
Yep. I'm thinking
Everyone
of
get ready.
Mythal
Wow.
as like
She's enormous.
I kind of want to fight her. I'm thinking of Mythal as like a goddess of justice and balancing the scales, which is why I went with we don't need gods and like letting her children come into her own. That's what I was
getting
thinking,
close
but
to
that's
where
not the
Moradin
Mythal
said
that we're
other
talking
fragment
to.
of Mythal was.
There's too many versions of Mythal now.
It has to be her.
We're talking to a
Mythal
very
herself.
angry Mythal.
There's so much we could learn if...
Very angry, very bitter Mythal.
You are Rook. I have seen.
This will be fun watching my husband try to do this. Ugh.
I came here to ask. Solas is help.
Yeah, she's very, very bitter, very angry.
Solas made his.
No.
Saw the blight. You stood against it.
Stopping the blight mattered enough.
Of the gods.
You can't.
Yet they were monsters set.
So then it's this one.
What they did to you was wrong.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
You deserve justice. And they deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
My patience wears thin. Choose your next words carefully. Why must I give myself over to you?
I am worthy of your help.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people. What is a protector to you?
I don't want to say I'm trying to be like you because it's not killing monsters. If she doesn't accept building a safe place, I don't think I could reload and choose the other option. And that's flattery. She doesn't like flattery. Good. It's this one.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger, but it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
Your arguments are compelling. I find you worthy, Rook.
Yay!
I've spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that.
Will you, though?
But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely.
Yay!
Use it to protect this
I don't have to
world
fight
with
a
kindness
scary
when
dragon.
possible and cunning when necessary.
She wanted.
I will. Thank you.
I offer one further boon. I cannot enter the physical world or the pure Fade, but in this place, I still carry some power. Evil has intruded here. The Blight, seeded by Elganon and Gillenane. Find it, and when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
Yeah, I see this as a Mythal who, like, wanted a lot. She wanted that community in a safe place.
Protector.
Yeah.
Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
And then failed and was just bitter and angry about the whole thing.
And now? What's the next step?
God knows her moment. At least, her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Yeah.
We did it.
Ooh.
Got Thal's essence.
Thal's light. But everything is worse than I have. Ooh, except a whole bunch of damage. Oh, so it starts at 0, but then you deal... I see. Yay! I'm gonna have to look up whether or not it actually matters if you fight her or not.
And we didn't even have to fight her.
Woo!
Not sure what we do with it just yet. But if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
Woo! I didn't have to fight an angry dragon. I want to see what's in front of my face, please. Okay. Where am I? What's this? What's all this? Oh yeah, defeat things. Okay. Champions and things. Okay. What time is it? It's past my bedtime. I'm gonna jump down here though. Cool. So I guess Flemeth is legitimately dead? I don't know how she could be alive. She still passed some of herself on to Morrigan. So there still has to be an end game. There still has to be something that Mythal wants, that she's been building toward with Flemeth, that now Morrigan carries. That's the only... There's only gonna be potions down here, isn't there? That's what I walked into. It's just the arena of potions. Because Mythal still has an end game. She's not gonna just give that up because Solas showed up and said, hey. There's no way I believe that happened. I don't think Veilguard's gonna get into that, but... there's another YouTuber, Jackdaw, who's been saying that Flemeth is the big bad of Dragon Age and has been the whole time, and I fully agree with that theory. Except it sounds like Flemeth is definitely dead, but Mythal is not. The Mythal that she carried is not. She just has to build up power again. Slowly, a pale reflection. Ooh, more damage versus low health. Standard enemies are now always considered to have low health. Does not affect bosses. Ooh, that's tempting. I'll have to think about that. Solas always thought Mythal would join us eventually, that she was better than the rest of the Evanuris. He made this place so she'd be comfortable here once she joined the rebellion. Now it's too late, and I'm sorry, my friend, that there was something left for the war to take from you after all. God damn it. Belasan, where are you? Where are you? Oh, he sealed it after she died. I get to go to bed after discovering all of this. Great. I'm gonna sleep. He built a space for her. Why? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Let us leave this place.
twice recalled from darkness.
Yeah. If I go talk to Solas again, is he gonna tell I have Mathal in my pocket? That would be a weird conversation. Okay. I want to go back to the lighthouse. Yeah, you're what dinged. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure Wise Help is the end of Act 1. So I want to do companion quests. Holy cow, this was a heck of a couple hours of streaming. So I want to do... I'm pretty sure this is the end of Act 1. I think. I'll have to look. I'll have to double check. We should do this stuff first. I don't know if the rest of this matters as much. But I definitely want to do... What's this? Oh, I definitely want to do any companion quest first. Homeboy got issues with all his exes. I mean... Yeah? Yeah? I was betting Gillinane was one, and it doesn't sound like that was on the dot, but... I'm not surprised about Mathal either, because that was also... plenty of theories on that one. Where are we? Okay. I want to catch any convers... Oh yeah, we gotta catch conversations. And then after that, I'm probably gonna turn it off.
Does this place have anything on dragons?
Oh, I think I saw something. Let me help you look.
You're looking for a dragon book? Yeah, not there. I don't think any of these are dragons.
Are you doing all right, Rook? Don't forget to take breaks, okay?
Eric. Eric. Always worried about my health. I'm still concerned. Where? Okay, man. Okay. Hi.
There's some very interesting valences in the ether today.
Valences. I don't know that word, Emery. I don't know that word. I'm sorry, but I don't. And I closed my window like a dum-dum, so I have to do that. Decorative drapery attached to the canopy or frame of a bed. That doesn't make any sense. That shouldn't be it. In the ether? Oh, here's relating to or denoting electrons involved in a chemical formation. Which one are you talking about? Who knows? It's a great mystery. In the ether, drapery, and chemicals. It's both. It's all the above. Okay. Hi. Oh, you hanging out with us, on?
You seem at home here. Or is it a front? You know something I don't? So much for a straight answer.
Nev, you don't strike me as an animal person. Besides cats, maybe.
Totally cats.
Oh, I'm not. Back home, you find a creature bigger than a cat, and it's probably half demonic. Damned if a third of the cats aren't either.
Small animals can be fierce.
I'm not surprised. In Arlithan, something can be small, fluffy, and the most dangerous creature you'll ever meet.
Can't doubt you there.
What do you think, Hassan? Is that like you?
No, Sean's a good boy.
Of all the nonsense we've run into, you're what's strange.
Hassan? Really?
There's been a god or two I didn't expect. But bad mages trying to make the world worse, that's not new. I had an uncle who went on about wardens and griffins. Loved the feathered things. They were always the heroes. If we're getting bedtime stories turned real, having griffins in the world again, it's not the one I'd have bet on.
Mm-hmm.
Were you close with your uncle?
I didn't see him much, but yeah, we were. There aren't a lot of mages in my family, and in a city like Minrathous, it always matters. I learned quick who wanted to use me to step up the social ladder. My uncle wasn't one of them. He'd have talked your ear right off, Hassan.
Does this mean you like stories with happily ever afters? You? Nev Gallus?
Think you caught me? Well, maybe I like this one. We better keep you safe.
Yes.
Sing your praises and you still want something? I'll find you a treat if you don't tell Davrin. Have we got a deal?
You want her at your back? She likes.
She doesn't sing praises for just anyone. Yes, you're very inspiring.
Listen up. If Davrin finds crumbs, Rook takes the fall.
Oh, I see how it is.
I like the baby. I can't hug the baby because you're interacting with him. Lucanus doesn't want to talk to me. If I see his face, he'll just tell me go away. Which direction? To the left. Go talk to Harding.
Hey, Harding?
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Lara made snacks.
Lara made snacks. Seems like you could use one. Food always makes me feel better.
I could use some cheering up, actually.
It's Solas's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
This might be silly, but I'm sorry for what my gods did.
Not what I was
You're
expecting.
not them. And I'm not really the Titans. But thank you for saying that, Rook. It's strange. I don't hate Solas for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. Revenge won't bring the Titans back. It can't erase what happened. And the Inquisitor thinks Solas can be saved. And I want to try. But I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solas was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be all right.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
He just wants to talk to him. I love that. I love that. She's like, I just want to have a conversation. Can I just do that? Please? we just set all this stuff aside and sit down like normal people and have a conversation? I feel that, Harding. I feel that. Okay. Is he? Yeah, I already talked to him. All right, cool. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do when we get back, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Yay! And probably stay awake and stare at the ceiling. So that's what we're gonna do. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed this episode. There was a lot. Yeah. Anyway, have a good night. Thanks for hanging. I'll see you next time.